guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you with Black Clover, episode 39.
The reveal is here.
Ooh, who's the traitor?
Yep, we've got all the captains surrounded. They are in the prison with the Wizard King, with Marks and with Asta. Asta used this sword to take away the truth spilling, memory spilling,
the protection seal,
yeah,
which prevented us to look into their own memories.
Yeah, so from the prisoners, and we got some information, but we weren't there to see it. So now we're about to find out. All the captains are about to find out who is the traitor. We have our suspicion. We've had our suspicion for a while, but I'm worried that we'll be surprised. It could happen. We'll see. But yeah, we're excited about this. So short discussion last episode, short intro this time. Let's just jump right into this episode and find out. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go.
Just jump through.
It appeared as though humanity will be destroyed by the demons.
And because we are lucky like that, before the opening, it's basically just gonna be the recap of I know who the traitor is. It is... He was called the Wizard King.
And he became a legend!
Yay. Or a flashback episode.
US. That's huge army right there.
Well, the traitor. Okay. No, there's gonna be an opening first. Yeah. I mean, we're expecting it to be Lish's true identity, but it could also just be someone that works between them.
True.
And yeah, he'd have anger towards that captain.
You were right. I know who did it. It was Mr. Plum in the kitchen with the chandelier.
With the grimoire. Three-leaf salute. Nothing like this. Whoever is the traitor, that's gonna change a lot of things for that squad.
If you said that Fana, the girl with the spirit, the fire type of magic, is the same girl in the Diamond Kingdom.
Yep, someone reminded me.
She's not the same girl as back then.
Well, a lot of time passed.
Yeah, but something happened.
Of course, but a lot of time has passed still. And it's the fact that Lish was saying, I named them like this. Which I mean, he probably didn't if she's found out from the kingdom, right?
He made experiment.
Unless he created her and then sent her there, but I don't think so.
I mean, they do experiments.
Yeah, but he's not in charge of a kingdom. I don't think so. We'll see. Okay, tell me. Who is it? It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Vengeance, bitch.
He wants it to be dramatic. What? Somehow I'm not surprised though. I expected them to trick us again. I don't know.
I can see it.
I still don't trust William. Really? Huh. So you all knew? Well, he just used this memory spell on him.
Maybe that's what they told them then.
Unless you're also a traitor. Yeah, if you have nothing to hide. What did you do? Dude, calm down. I don't know. Maybe.
Why would you retreat?
Because he doesn't trust him? He wants time to prove his innocence. I mean, I said last episode, I thought it was William Vengeance, and if he was about to be found out, he was smiling. Like, either he's not afraid, or he had something up his sleeve that saved his ass. She's doing your job, I think. I think it's because I have too much pride to admit we might have been wrong. Okay, so he's not clean.
Does it mean that it's him?
How would they have tricked the memory spell though? Like, see, we're in his head right now. He's not saying he's been found out. Senses chi.
Does it need to see to know where you are?
Thanks, Yami. So what, when he's invisible, magic doesn't work on him?
I guess so. I'm the main character.
Yeah. I mean, I'd still follow Asta, like don't let him fight a captain on his own. Natural enemy or not.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, his vision of you has been destroyed. Oh wait, that's cool. I like this magic. Kind of looks like a website we used when we were kids to create art. Paint. See, he's the youngest, but he's pretty powerful. Made a pretty picture. Cool.
Nice.
His limit is his imagination. I like him. Yeah, he'd be pissed. All of them, really. Dude. Suppose.
そのぐらいにしておこう。魔法で操られている可能性もみんながいるところで行ってよかった。加減ができないからね。着地だこの人たち。この国のトップ。君さっき
All crazy. And a new friend.
どうやって透過魔法を解いたの？
I just hit him really hard with my sword.
僕が19歳、君は
19.
That is
God.
really young for a captain.
ねえ、アスタ君、僕と友
Yes.
達になってよ。
Friends with the captain? Another one?
ないか、オッケー。わーい、気を使うのが大変だったんだ。
But you, since you're young, I can bust you around.
And you can't say shit.
さて、いろいろと聞かせてもらおうかな。
I don't know. Like I said, we were in his mind and he was talking and he didn't say anything about being a traitor.
間違いはないね。はい。
He did some shitty stuff. Just fire him, put him in prison somewhere.
記憶を読まれたくなかったのか。障壁魔導士の誘拐、白夜の魔眼への協力と言えるな。侵入できた決定的な証拠になる。目がくらみ、取引すると。
Okay.
こいつはそういうとこあったよね。
すでに白夜の魔眼によって殺されているでしょう。
Makes sense.
国民を守るべき騎士団が売るような真似を不安に陥れぬためにも公表を避けるが
Your protector has betrayed you.
つながりがないか確認してくれ。了解。
I still don't trust William.
Yeah, it's like it's a feeling that everything is just so easy.
I mean, we built a story in our minds. And
下は見破れるやつはいないね。うちは誰に化けてたでしょう。疑いの目を向けられることはないっしょ。
who was he? Disguised as?
We don't know who he was. It's true. Leech is in a coma right now. He's not supposed to be there. So he was copying the missing captain.
Fuck. Okay.
Nice.
尋問した際に聞いた話はもう一つあってね。アスタ君が彼らに連れ去られた時、
あれか。
彼らは魔石と呼んでいて、マナと密接につながった真の姿に生まれ変わり、
They're true forms. The people from back then, I guess?
フエゴレオンを狙ったのも魔石が目当てだったようだ。
And we have one at the hideout.
奴らファンタジー小説の読みすぎじゃね
Probably, but still.
その執着心は本物だ。入手させてはならない。残る魔石は場所を突き止めていた。
どこ
Your headquarters?
海底神殿さ。
A new mission!
New R.
文字通り強い魔力を帯びた地帯に様々な魔法現象が起きている危険と言われる場所の一つ。それが海底神殿。攻略したダンジョンはその入門編と言っても
Oh, okay. Next level now.
そこに白夜の魔眼の奴らより早く行って
Challenge accepted.
かっさらってこいと。
この重大任務に適任なのは家柄などにしがらみのない者の闇率いる
The Chronos.
Why not?
まだ裏切り者がいる可能性はある。やってくれるかな。
あんたがそう思うならただ命令すればいい。団長の俺からしてこれっぽっちもねえからな。
Yeah, literally, his family's not here. He's not attached to anyone.
海岸に一人で住んでるらしいわよ。
そうなやつだな。出てってほしいな。
なんであんな異国のやつにも来る
Because he's strong. People judge constantly.
後で俺たちの魔法で退治してやろうぜ。
He literally went through a similar story as Asta and Yuno.
なんだこの魔法は。
君が悪いな。
俺が違法人なことに変わりはねえ。
Do you think he wishes to go back home?
で
Maybe.
もずっと一人そう思ってた。
After so long.
He found the family in the Black Bulls.
それ闇魔法だよね。
Ah.
初めて見たよ。もっとよく見せてよ。
嫌です。おっさん誰？
いやー、怪しいものじゃないよ。
You're a bit suspicious. Let's be honest.
魔法騎士団って何？
知らないの？
I love him.
ちょっと見学に来ないかい？
He sent him on his journey. He forced him on his journey.
嫌です。
ご飯おごるからさ。
行きます。
He bribed him on
Like
his journey.
Yami found his own members, basically.
行きます。飯おごってくれるなら。
You're my new pet project.
あん時からの。
Oh, that's cute. First attachment, sort of, he got. I guess he cares. A sign of respect.
俺の力で証明するだけだ。
あの闇が経営を。入ったのも奇妙な縁だね。強力なマナの力場が外部からの侵入を阻んで、君のアンチ魔法の力なしでは。
Asta is proving to be so useful.
君の魔眼との戦闘経験は大いに役立つはず。
Dude,
いや、入れすぎちゃい。
敬礼で自爆するやつ初めて見たわ。
it's Asta.
魔法帝とか自分がすげえって思ってなかったもんで。使えねえくせに魔法騎士団に入るって。
They had a very similar story.
誰かに期待されたこと自体ないっていうか。
We're so much alike.
と思ってうちの団に入れたんだ。キリキリ働けや。
I think that Yami is choosing his people based on, like, does he see himself in them, sort of?
男といえば海といえば男。
It's a secret mission. And the mandatory beach episode.
Oh yeah.
もう最高。レッツシェイクオリジナルドリンクで乾杯。水着。もしかして
Asta is gonna see me!
私も水着になるってこと？
What the fuck? No, it's getting worse. No.
水着に。
You'll pass out. Careful.
あげるわよ。
Huh. The fuck is that? Bikini?
仕事だからな。
We can still enjoy it. So everyone is gonna go, literally. That's cool. New character,
She's gonna be important.
I guess. So
So that captain, basically, if I understood correctly, sold shield or he sold wizard.
He kidnapped-
he kidnapped wizard for the
barrier
lessons.
barrier mages, so people in charge of the barrier. So he was responsible. His attachment to the Midnight Sun had nothing to do with the Midnight Sun per se. Like they promised him.
It was just a crook.
Yeah, he wants to be powerful and rich. So he was a crook. He would, force people to do labor and stuff. He would sell stuff on the black market. Like he's not a good captain, but he used his status as a way for him to get stronger and more powerful and richer. So yeah, they gave him rare artifacts or something, and he fell for it. He sold people, like he kidnapped barrier
Poor
mages
guys.
and he sold them for that. So he was responsible. So okay, they didn't go around the memory spell. I'm glad about that. I kind of like Mark's, so I'm happy that it's not like him using that as a way to
that people can go against.
Well,
his
I was
foolproof
wondering,
magic.
but like last episode, I am still very suspicious of William Vengeance for a lot of reasons.
Since we know that Despair, that's his name.
Anyway, the guy who yawns.
He can copy and just be a copycat and just transform into other people and copy their mana and magic.
And it's like, oh, they notice and stuff. And Vengeance was the last one to show up.
He was the last one.
And they were saying, oh, what were you doing and stuff? Oh, I had things to take care of. And then he was late. I'm like,
I mean, our suspicions are still out there.
Very much so. And last episode I was saying they made it so obvious that it was William Vengeance. I expected them to tell me it was not William Vengeance because it would be anticlimactic to have everyone suspect him and then the traitor is William. We knew, So it's a bigger blow to make it seem like it's William and then tell us it's someone else. And then prove to us in that same episode that, yeah, he truly was one of, sort of a traitor, definitely not a good captain, and he's responsible for them invading. But then, a quick reminder that, nope, one of the captains that was in that room was not the captain that we thought he was. Like, he was that yawning guy undercover.
Because Lich is still in a coma state right
now.
So,
we were right about that. Lich's real identity, which they mentioned before, that his true identity could be... Because he that's the thing, like, he was not going to show up. So if a captain is missing, they would know. It's probably, like, something's going on. So they knew his true identity would be discovered. So that's why he showed up in the capital. Makes a lot of sense. And William Vengeance makes sense as a traitor, like, as a suspect. So, yeah, I'm not done with that theory. We're very specific.
It's still there.
Very specific with it, but our brains are working overtime on this. And yeah, but I'm glad, and that's how the memory spell worked because they asked specifically who helped with the invasion.
True.
So there you go. Like, and I don't even know if they were aware of the true identity of Lisht anyway. Like, they were asking, who's your leader? They said Lisht. There's no reason to say someone else. So maybe that's why, like, if it's William Vengeance, the little smile would make sense because he would know. Well, if it's him, that means it was the guy that yawns. But he would have known, like, there's no way they're going to uncover me. Like,
it's true.
It's foolproof. They know it's not him who attacked. And as soon as he said their leader is Lisht, he would have known, okay, that's done. They don't know about his real identity.
True.
And, yeah. As for everything else, I am really glad we learned about Chi. Asta is becoming a powerhouse. He is so useful in every situation. It's almost making me wonder, how did they manage before he showed up? It's like they always need an anti-magic sword.
Yeah, against field, against shield, against seal, basically.
For his sake, it's good. In a way, it's good because that means he's going to be there every time something important happens because they're going to need him. But he took down a captain. That other captain, the youngest one with the picture magic, is pretty cool too. I like his attitude. He gets, I guess he feels left out of all the other captains because he's the youngest and he's fairly new. So
he's 19. That's freaking young.
But that means he's really strong, and he's got a really interesting magic type. I guess his limit is his imagination. I don't know, but he reminds me, like, his curiosity and his excitement reminds me of the Wizard King in a way, and Asta. So I like that he held on to Asta really quickly and was like, "Can I be your friend? Because we need strong friends."
Yeah.
But I want to see more of that.
The more it goes, and the more Asta is building his network amongst the Magic Knights.
Well, it's a good thing. Like, if you want to become a captain eventually, and if you want to be the Wizard King, like, you're going to have to make connections. You're going to have to learn from people who got there first. He's already managed with Fuego Leon and now Yami, and he's using those techniques already, and it's pretty cool. So, and he took down a captain. He was his natural enemy, but
still,
good job. Good job. And all the other captains, I kind of like that they're getting really serious every time Fuego Leon is mentioned. They found someone who was responsible for Fuego Leon's being hurt.
Is one of them.
Got really,
They have a lot of resentment against what happened back then.
But I like this weird camaraderie that they got going on, because like Nozel specifically, we talked about this before, he would be the natural enemy of Fuego Leon, so they would butt head all the time. But I said it, I don't remember which reaction I said it, maybe not Black Clover, but I said something about how, for me, a good warrior...
You said it Vinland Saga.
Probably Vinland, yeah. But I said something about how I like when, like to me, a true warrior would be someone who leaves at the door basically personal grievances and stuff, and is capable of fighting someone else for whatever reason, but still recognize their opponent's strength. It's
to respect your opponent.
Respect your opponent's strength, because if you paint that picture in your head that, you know, the enemy is not worth anything and stuff, you're not seeing the true strength of the person, you're not seeing the real person, and so you won't be really prepared for it. That conversation made a lot more sense in Vinland Saga, by the way, but still, I like a warrior who can look at another warrior who he's about to fight and recognize his strength or her strength and just respect that.
But it's just
so it's what's going on with Fuego Leon.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that when you're fighting someone, if you recognize their strength, you recognize the fact that that person is giving his or her all against yourself, and they're not backing down, they're giving all of their strength to fight you, so yeah, you should respect that.
Well, okay, for example, Nozel right now, he looks at Asta and his prejudices, his view on life and society is blinding him to Asta's potential. He puts him down constantly, calls him peasant, no magic, piece of shit. Like, he basically puts him down and he doesn't look at his strength, he doesn't value him or anything. To be fair, Asta has not gained his respect.
Yeah.
But if you let that prejudice and that vision of your opponent or whatever blind you to the potential, that person can then surprise you whenever he fights you in the future. He can surprise you and shock you enough, and somehow he could win too. So when you're facing someone who you know is strong, don't let prejudices hide that person's strength. Value their strength. Respect it. Well, that's why I like between Fuego Leon and the other captains. Like, they all hate each other, but they value each other's strength. They respect that the other one is strong enough to be a Magic Knight captain, and despite all the prejudices, the insults, and the I don't like yous, at least they can see the other person's strength, and they respect that, and this is what I see here, and I like that. Like, they can at least do that for each other. And they get personally affected by one of theirs going down, being hurt.
I mean, when you say it like that, it does remind the fact that Fuego Leon, thank you.
Fuego Leon.
Fuego Leon. When he met Asta, he wasn't being judgmental with like that boy, that kid doesn't have any magic. He cannot use mana or magic at all.
He judged
but
him.
He's still a knight. He's still gonna defend the city. So I'm gonna respect that. I respect that he's a fighter. I'm gonna help him to fight the opponent.
He basically judged him based on first appearances, but he didn't let that blind him to the potential that he ended up seeing later, and that's good. That created a bond, and that's how Asta can get close to people and become stronger with their advice. I move a lot today. Anyway, so we're gonna get a beach episode. We're gonna get
a lot of swimsuits.
Yes, and another mission. We have to find one of the magic stones. One of them is hidden somewhere in the compound, in the Black Bull's hideout. It's being protected by the strongest character in the show, Nero. So that one, I'm pretty sure no one knows where it is, because they don't know unless they remember. Oh, it's true, we found that back in the day, and it could be a magic stone or whatever. But this one is safe for now. No, wait, that's not true. I remember, I think they said something about, we know, didn't they say that one of them was at one of the captain's hideouts or something? One of the squad's hideouts? The leader of the Midnight Sun, that would have been Lisht. Didn't Lisht say that they were looking for the stones that remained, and one of them was in one of the squad's hideouts, and so they could wait for that one?
Isn't it the Black Bull?
Yeah, that would be the Black Bulls.
Yeah.
But I expected them not to know it was there. But I think if I remember correctly, I think they know. It's just they are waiting.
I mean, it's like the stone is at their doorstep. You can wait for it.
No,
You
I
know
know,
where it
but
is?
it'd be easier if they didn't know where it was. We could hide it. We could use it somehow. Like we could trap them with it. I don't know. But if they know and we are not aware, then the Black Bulls are gonna get attacked eventually.
Oh.
But before that, the beach episode, and yeah, I really love Julius.
You mean the fan service episode?
Yes, I love Julius. I'm loving him more and more. This whole character
such a
he has,
nerd.
he's a nerd, but I love it. I love it. He gets so excited with anything, and that's how he connected with Yami, and I love that too because Yami needed a friend.
You saw that he did the same basically with some of his team crew member, basically, with Gauche. He went and said, "Oh, you're gonna be useful someday. You come with me. You can do whatever you want, but come with me."
Well, maybe like he was given that chance by Julius. He was brought in and given this potential. He had potential, but he would never have exploited it if Julius had not showed up and brought him to the capital. So maybe he's doing just that. Like he was given that by someone, and so he's trying to give it to others that maybe when he looks at them, he sees himself in them. Foreigners in a way, or rejects, outcasts, people that are different.
Yeah. Since now we know that Yami kinda is still an outcast.
But that's what they are.
With everyone. It explained why every member of the Black Bull is an outcast in their own way.
But we figured it out that they were outcasts at the beginning. It was
but
clear.
now we understood why. It's because Yami is one.
Yeah.
He came from another land.
It's a beautiful little family that they found. And they are really strong. And because of that, like because they are outcasts, it's kind of like, well, I mean, they're the only ones we can trust right now. They have no attachment to anyone, so no loyalty to anyone but themselves. And Julius, because Julius is the one that reached out first. So he knows he can trust Yami and by proxy his squad.
You can trust the MCs.
The main characters. Okay, we're gonna end this here because I want to see the beach episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Right, so we're gonna see you pretty soon for the next one, guys.
Pretty soon. Bye.